Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Underrated Mages. Today I'll be doing a video discussing Fairy Tail's downfall. Now, when it comes to Fairy Tail, the series as a whole, this is going to be me talking about Fairy Tail as a series because recently when I've been dropping videos, a lot of people, they've been DMing me, they've been asking me stuff like, yo, what made you stop liking Fairy Tail? Are you just jumping on the bandwagon? Why don't you like Fairy Tail as much? Like, there's been so many questions revolving around Fairy Tail, and just where did my enjoyment for the series stop? Now, let me just say one thing. Number one, I am not jumping on a bandwagon because let's be honest, if there was ever a bandwagon to jump on to hate on Fairy Tail, it was definitely the Grand Magic games. I mean, let's be honest, that's when everybody was jumping on the Fairy Tail bandwagon saying, you know what, this sucks, this is garbage, I'm dropping it. You know, once big reviewers and big YouTubers started attacking Fairy Tail, or at least big YouTubers in the sense of the anime community, once they started attacking Fairy Tail, that's when it would have been quote unquote cool to hop on the bandwagon and just straight up, you know, say this series sucks, you know, blah blah blah. But me personally, I've always liked Fairy Tail. I mean, I didn't really let that stop me, so I just kept on pushing forward. I'm not saying the Grand Magic games was perfect, but I'm just saying that didn't stop me from liking Fairy Tail. Now, the biggest thing that made me lose my love for the series would definitely have to be the Alvarez Empire arc, and there are some anime only that don't know what that is, so luckily like this is how you can tell that I don't like the arc. Luckily you guys haven't experienced it yet, but when the anime does come back, maybe it's gonna make me like it a little bit more. I don't know, because in the end they probably will add some, like, you know, some anime filler here and there, but I doubt they're going to be able to change and rewrite the whole arc. So yeah, in the end, me personally, I just won't be able to enjoy the arc as much. Don't get me wrong, the arc does have some hype and great moments, but me personally, I believe there's a whole bunch of negatives that just straight up outweighs the rights. Now, the reason why the Alvarez Empire arc basically ruined the series for me was because, number one, it kind of felt like Bleach in a sense. And if you guys don't understand what I mean by that, let me explain. Bleach, they introduced a whole bunch of characters, and then in the end, like in the end of the arc, it felt like that they tried to like squeeze all the characters who they introduced earlier on that didn't really get development into some type of important role in the end of the series. And this is kind of what Fairy Tail felt like. I mean, but instead they did it on like a higher standard, because they brought in these 12 strongest people, and they ended up making them like lose to like people like Rogue and like Kagura, and I was just like, ugh, like, ew, like these guys were hyped up to be like the strongest of the strongest. Like Makarov was saying, yo, these guys are strong. So they were basically getting hyped up a lot. But even throughout all that, the number one thing that got me straight up bummed about Fairy Tail was both Zeref and Acton Logia's defeat. Now, Zeref, we know that basically I'm gonna say this, he got super strong. You know, I'm not gonna try to spoil too much, but he got like super strong. And then Acton Logia, of course, he's already been super strong. And the fact that those two, they both straight up just got did it so dirty, I was like, okay, this is starting to become a little bit, you know, this is starting to become a little bit childish. Like, this is getting weird now. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I didn't like Fairy Tail. So yeah, just so that you guys know, it's not like me hopping on the bandwagon and saying, oh, Fairy Tail just sucks, blah blah blah. Like, I actually was one of the biggest supporters of Fairy Tail, but now that this happened, it's kind of hard for me to come out and like just, you know, kind of like fake excitement, because I just, you know what I'm saying, it's hard now because Fairy Tail has done so much. And I think that the Acton Logia thing was a thing that pulled the straw for me. But like I said, I'll still be making Fairy Tail videos. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys check out my manga channel for Reek Neil, where I will actually be doing videos on like the manga itself. Comment what you guys think down below, subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.